In the middle. Just watch out for this. You have this. Još jednom dobar dan svima, dobrodošli na konferenciju za medije na kojoj ćemo i službeno predstaviti našeg novog sportskog direktora, gospodina Roberta Grafa, koji nam se pridružio ovdje prošlu srijedu. Mogli ste na našim kanalima vidjeti njegovo kratko uvodno obraćanje, a danas će to biti u malo širom obliku. Možete ga pitati sve ono što želite uz novog sportskog direktora je predsjednik Ivan Bilić, koji će vam se najprije uvodno obratiti, a zatim i gospodin Graf. Nakon toga možemo se prebaciti na pitanja. Sad ćemo za početak dati riječ gospodinu Biliću. Predsjedniče, izvolite.
Dobar dan svima. Čast mi je da vam predstavim novog sportskog direktora Hajduka, gospodina Roberta Grafa, s kojim je klub potpisao ugovor do kraja sezone 2029. Znači nešto dulje od 3 godine. Nadam se dugom, uspješnom radu sa puno rezultata. Ja ću vam ukratko najaviti, a onda bi volio da i on sam sebe predstavi, pa i da većinu konferencije ostavimo za vaša pitanja. Sredinom i krajem 2. mjeseca i u 3. mjesecu obavijestili smo vas da će doći do smjene sportskog direktora. Proces je bio dosta sveobuhvatan, uzeli smo u obzir pa čak i preko 20 potencijalnih sportskih direktora. Neki od kriterija koji su nam jako ključni bili je da pokazuju kompetenciju rada u teškim uvjetima. Svi ste svjesni da je i naša financijska situacija određene stvari uvjetuje što se tiče i prijelaznih rokova, ulaznih i što se tiče nekih elemenata, što se tiče ciljeva. Vrednovali smo posebno element rada unutar akademija, rada na razvoju igrača, rada na proizvodnji igrača. Vrednovali smo postignute rezultate, vrednovali smo i elemente koji su vezani uz naš osnovni cilj, a to je uspjeh, odnosno igranje neke od skupina Europe, što nam je dugoročni cilj. Naši ciljevi za sljedeću sezonu ostaju isti kao i za lanjsku, to je konkurentnost unutar HNL-a, to je uspjeh unutar grupne faze, odnosno da napokon uđemo u grupnu fazu, to je jedan od ključnih elemenata i za to je bilo jako bitno da čim prije nađemo novog sportskog direktora, da čim prije uđemo u sami proces selekcije novih igrača za sljedeću sezonu i to je ukratko to. Robert je ušao u fazu gdje je bio jedan od glavnih konkurenata, na kraju i najkvalitetniji, on je izabran prije nekoliko dana, prezentiran je na HDTV-u i bio je već na svojoj prvoj utakmici, pa ja bi predao riječ njemu. Robert, welcome and please.
Thank you. Is it on? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President, for the introduction. First of all, I would like to say that I'm extremely happy and proud to be part of Hajduk Split. Hajduk Split has basically everything a sporting director might want. Identity, amazing fan base, amazing community behind the club, great academy and ambition. And this is my job to convert this ambition into consistency, player value and results. Obviously, this might sound, and it is a long-term project, but I'm aware that everybody is expecting a short-term results. Taking everything into consideration, these emotions, these expectations, the changes in sporting directors, I really hope that I can break the cycle and by good job and wise decision make Hajduk great again.
Hvala gospodinu Grafu, hvala predsjedniku. Sada možemo prijeći na vaša pitanja. Gospodin Graf će odgovarati naravno na engleskom jeziku. Možete postaviti pitanja i na hrvatskom. Možete postaviti pitanja i predsjedniku. Samo vas molim da kažete kome je pitanje upućeno. Izvolite, gospodin Jurica Radić je prvi.
Dobar dan, pozdrav svima. Čestitke novom sportskom direktoru. Moje pitanje je vezano uz jučerašnju utakmicu u Koprivnici. Gledali ste prvu utakmicu Hajduka. Što ste vidjeli, kako ste vidjeli utakmicu, s obzirom da je plasman relativno osiguran na drugoj poziciji. Kako ste vidjeli motiv igrača? To bi bilo prvo pitanje.
Well, that will be short and a comment regarding yesterday's game. That was extremely disappointing. We were lucky to get 1 point. I hope that this was just a bad day at the office for everybody and it will not develop into a pattern. As for the motivation, being at Hajduk is a privilege, and despite securing or not securing second place, we are obliged and we have to fight for win in every game. That's it.
Još sam htio pitati, jeste li sa trenerom razgovarali oko izbora igrača za ovaj ostatak sezone, s obzirom da tu ima dosta mladih igrača koje bi možda i vi htjeli vidjeti i provjeriti u kakvom su stanju, u kakvoj su formi, jesu li sposobni odgovoriti onome što je Hajduku potrebno?
We have a meeting scheduled for Monday regarding this, but at the end of the day, this is the coach's decision, who he plays until the end of the season. Everybody have to fight for his place, and it's up to them during the training week and training sessions whether they will win their spot or not. I will not interfere with coach regarding the first 11, but we will have that discussion on Monday.
Mirta, izvoli.
So what changes are you going to do for the next season? Because right now I think the season is obviously over for Hajduk. You know what the fans are expecting for you. That's the title of the champion.
Yeah, I'm not a magician, first of all. Like I said, we'll do the best we can. So I will introduce, we have meetings scheduled with the scouting department, transfer meeting with the coach for the next week as well. So what I can promise that we will structure scouting a little bit more, a little bit differently, so that in this transition page for the phase for the club regarding the finances, we can so that we could be smart, wise, and quick in scouting. So the process will be a bit different than it was until now. Regarding changes in the squad, regarding players, this is something that we will discuss internally with the players, with the coaches. And as long as I am at the club, this will stay internal. So I will not communicate freely and open to you. I will not tell you that this player is bad, this player is good. We'll change this one. This is internal discussion.
Did you know for Hajduk before you came here?
Did I know Hajduk?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
What did you know about the club?
I followed the games. I followed the history. I tried to come prepared. I know that you are hungry for success. The last title was 21 years ago. Hajduk is still striving for Europe, and I know this is the huge challenge. And I came prepared, and I know where I came to.
Okay, and one final question. Can you compare these two leagues, the Polish league and with Croatian league? What's the differences?
I mean, Polish league is by far more intense. Even when looking at GPS data from yesterday's game and from games before, I could compare it with the data of my previous team at the second level of Poland, and those data, the Polish data, are far superior than Hajduk's. So the first major difference would be the intensity of the league. Croatia has more quality by far as well. I mean, regarding players, individual, technical abilities, this is the major difference. But the league is more intense in Poland by far.
I can only two questions on English also. First is, are you planning to take lessons in Croatian?
Yeah, I've already planned that for next week. So I hope that in 3 months, if I'm still here, I could communicate with you in Croatian.
Do you know any Croatian word?
Hvala.
Thank you.
But I understand, the context and a lot of what you're saying. I get it. I speak also Russian a bit, and it makes it easier.
Marin Maljković, sljedeće pitanje. Marin, izvoli.
Dobar dan svima, ja bih samo zamolio predsjedniče ako nije problem da ove presice budu buduće preko tjedna i u neku normalniju uru iz niza razloga od novinarskih rokova pa dalje. I jedno pitanje za vas, jedan od zadataka gospodina Grafa vjerojatno će biti novi ugovor s Markom Livajom. Marko je nedavno izjavio da se 3 puta dogovorio i da pitamo klub, pa evo pitam, di je zapelo?
Mi smo kratko na prošloj konferenciji rekli taj status i do... Evo ga, pali se. Prvo, može, Božo, molim te zapiši da što se tiče kolege Maljkovića da organiziramo to kada on može, a što se tiče ovog drugog, to je interna stvar, radimo, Marko je jako bitan, svi igrači su bitni, informacije o ugovorima nećemo sada iznositi, ali onako kako smo rekli, do kraja 5. mjeseca ćete točno znati koja je naša momčad za sljedeću sezonu. Ja vas isto podsjećam da on ima još cijelu 1 godinu ugovora i hvala vam na tom miru kojeg nam pružate.
Hvala na odgovorima. Mr. Graf, welcome to Hajduk. I like a lot of things and I agree with a lot of things you said on Wednesday for club television. First, most of all, the thing that the young players should be versatile through the academy. They should change positions and try different systems.
I agree with you.
Another thing is that it is hard to play with 8 youngsters and be competitive.
It's impossible.
It is hard. It's not impossible because Alkmaar, who played with
Depends
Hajduk,
on the quality of young players.
yeah, of course. As Alkmaar play against Hajduk in the UEFA Youth League final 3 years ago, and 2 days ago they played the quarter-final of Conference League with 8 under-23 players. In first 11, 8 more on the bench, and 4 later came in as a subs. So it's
It is
almost
possible.
mission impossible.
Copenhagen did it. Strasbourg does it as well. It's possible. Depends on the quality of the players. Is that the goal for future? Everybody in Europe, in the world, would like to play, youngsters, quality youngsters, give them exposure in Europe, because that's the money for the club. Obvious. Nobody, there's not one person who would not love that. Yeah, but can we do it fast to play with 7-8 players? I don't think so. Is that the goal? Yes.
Okay, thank you. And what seems like mission impossible to me is that on this first summer transfer window, you have to sell for 10 million euros more than you buy, but still manage to build a team who is more competitive than it already is.
It is a massive challenge, and I'm aware of it. But I was aware of the challenge when I decided and I agreed to join Hajduk. So there's no alibi, there's just hard work to do that.
Imamo li još pitanja? Može, Marina, izvoli.
Have you met with Mr. Vučević? Have you spoke?
No, but I'm lucky enough to have Ivan Rakitic in my team as a technical director, and so we communicate quite often with Raketa at this point. Hopefully we can prolong this cooperation.
Do you have already some wishing list for the transfer window for incoming players?
Per position, yes.
Imamo li još pitanja? Izvolite.
A za predsjednika pitanje, ako može, sportski direktor je u prvom obraćanju na klubskoj televiziji rekao da je sa ovim scouting departmentom rješavao stvari oko selekcije igrača, odnosno liste valjda za sljedeću sezonu, ne znam, ili možda ugovore igrača koji su sada htio sam pitati koji je scouting department u ovom trenutku, s obzirom da su ova 3 Vučevićeva suradnika Španjolca otišli, pa ne znam ko predstavlja sad taj scouting department s kojim je razgovarao novi sportski direktor.
Jako kratko, znači dvojica suradnika koji su otišli su bili skauti. Jedan kolega koji je i dalje nastavio raditi s nama, part-time radi na metodologiji za akademiju. A što se tiče scouting departmenta, imamo dvojicu skauta koje predvodi Mirko Žaja. Ovo što on priča je predvodio Raketa, znači on je vodio njih dvojicu i petoricu koji su unutar odjela analize i njih 8 zajedno su radili na pripremnoj listi koju su i dostavili sportskom direktoru u trenutku kad smo se mi okvirno dogovorili i to je ono o čemu on priča i to je ono, to je ova lista za koju kaže da po svakoj poziciji ima neke svoje kandidate.
Treba li sportski direktor još pojasniti? Ne treba, već sam se u redu. Okay. Može, sljedeće pitanje.
Mr. Graf, Mr. Garcia talked about you, your first meeting, and his first impressions is that you are a nice person, ready to cooperate and ready to work hard. I know it's not easy to talk about yourself, but do you have anything to add to that?
I would agree with the coach on that. So I'm here to cooperate, obviously to set some standards, structures, procedures, and obviously everybody has to follow those. But I believe in teamwork, and like I said in the first interview, it's never a one-man job. It's always the team. So the whole scouting department, data department, coaching staff, management, the back office of the club, everybody. So if we manage to set the structures and follow the procedures, I'll be happy with that, and it will bring success at some point, hopefully sooner than later. But the hard work part, this is something that I do and that I love. So yeah, you can count on that.
Imamo li još pitanja? Ako nema, to je sve za danas. Hvala vam lijepa i vidimo se ponedjeljak. Thank you.